Are you tired of manually handling all your business activities? Then this video is exactly what you need. So hey everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel of Pabbly, your one-stop solution for business automation and growth. And today I am going to demonstrate how you can create an employee training and certification bot for yourself. And inside this video, we are going to work on 3 simple steps. First, we will create a WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, and after that, whenever any user will send us any text message, our WhatsApp chatbot will reply to them, will interact with them on our behalf automatically. So if you are ready to learn how I am going to create this amazing WhatsApp chatbot step by step, then let me take you right onto my screen. Hi, I am Jay and now we are on my screen. So without any delay, let us focus on this WhatsApp chatbot that I have created with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, and you can see how amazing this looks on my screen. And now, without wasting your time, I will show you a real-time example of how this chat flow will work. So for that, I will open my WhatsApp account, and you can see this is the account for which I have created that particular WhatsApp chatbot. And now I will interact with this account as an employee who wants to complete his training. So I will send this keyword training to kickstart this WhatsApp chatbot. So you can see I have sent this keyword and this chatbot has instantly replied me with this welcome message, hello, and by this it is also asking me which training would I like to enroll in. So I can select any of these 3 trainings. So for now I will select this software training as I want to get enrolled in software training. And you can see now as soon as I selected this software training, this chatbot is now asking me for my name. So I will enter my name. So here I have entered my name, and after that you can see this bot is now asking me for my email ID. So I will also enter my email ID, and here I have also entered my email ID. And now you can see this WhatsApp chatbot is asking me for my employee ID. So I will enter my employee ID and then I will send this also. And after that you will see that now this WhatsApp chatbot is asking me for my department. So I will also enter the name of my department as video creator, and now it is asking me to select the preferred date from which I want to start this particular training. So you can also see these 3 dates are available to start training. So I will select my date 12th of September 2025, and you can see I have also entered the date from which I want to start this training. And after that you can see it has sent me this message, you will receive a follow-up email on your email ID 3 days from your selected date. And you can see this was the date that I had selected. The bot has also attached this full training PDF, and it has said me this, here is your detailed training material, complete it within 3 dates from your selected date. So you just saw how easily I could enroll myself for this training program with the help of this chatbot that I have created inside my Pabbly Chatflow account. And not just this, I will also send this all of these details that I have captured here with the help of API. You can see I have also inserted this API request inside the chatbot that I have created with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, and with the help of this API request I send all of these captured details to Pabbly Connect. And you can see this is my Pabbly Connect account, and here I have integrated these webhook by Pabbly and Google Sheets, so that whenever I receive the details from any of the employee who wants to get training, all of that particular employee's detail automatically get stored as a new row in this Google Sheet. And you can see this is my Google Sheet, and here all of the details that I entered while enrolling myself for this particular training are now entered as a new row inside this sheet. So now I will show you step by step how exactly I created this amazing automation with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. So first we will create this WhatsApp chatbot that I had shown you in the beginning of this video. And if you want to create this WhatsApp chatbot, then you just have to go on a new tab and enter pabbly.com/chatflow. And after that, when you will click on this enter button, you will land on this landing page of Pabbly Chatflow. And in here on the top right corner, you can see we get 2 different buttons, sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user, then you have to click on the sign up free button given button here, and from here you can create your free account. And for your information, let me tell you that Pabbly Chatflow gives every new user 100 free credits every month to create such amazing WhatsApp chatbots and AI automations. And if you are an existing user, then you have to click on this sign in button given right here. And as I am an existing user, so I will click on this sign in button. But before that, let me tell you about Pabbly's Facebook community. So Pabbly has this amazing Facebook community of more than 20,000 subscribers, wherein individuals share their ideas and ask questions from our experts. And here we build and grow together. So if you also want to become part of such an amazing community, then for you I will add a link of this community in the description box of this video, so you can go and join our community from there. And now, being an existing user, I will click on this sign in button given right here, and after that I will land on this all apps page by Pabbly. And inside this you can see we have these 7 amazing and powerful applications. But today, as first, I am going to create a WhatsApp chatbot. So for that I will use this Pabbly Chatflow. That's why I will click access now, and after that I will land on this dashboard of Pabbly Chat. And when you are inside this dashboard, the first thing that you have to do is you have to add your WhatsApp number inside your Pabbly Chatflow account. And to add your WhatsApp number, you just have to click on this add WhatsApp number given on the right side, and then you can see these 2 different options, WhatsApp Connect and Manual Token Connect, are visible to you, and you can select any of these options to add your WhatsApp number with Pabbly Chatflow. And if you want to learn in detail how you can add your WhatsApp number, then for you I have also added a link of this video explaining how you can add your WhatsApp number in the description box of this video, so you can go and check that video there. And on the left side here you can see we get these all different features of Pabbly Chatflow, like dashboard, inbox, contacts, team queues, templates, broadcast, flows, AI assistant, activity log setting, and this cat help. And if you want to learn about any of these features, you can go and check description box of this video. And now, as I want to create a WhatsApp chat bot for myself, so for that I will click on this flows feature given on the left side here, and after that I will select this flows option. And inside here you can see now we are inside this flow builders page, and from here I will click on this add flow button given on the right side here to start building a new flow for myself. So you can see I have clicked on this add flow button, and after that I have landed on this most important window where you can see this trigger option is visible in front of us. But before moving on that, I would like to give a meaningful name to my WhatsApp chatbot as this automate training chatbot. And now we will talk about this trigger box present right in front of us, and with this box we will select the trigger event on which we want our chatbot to get triggered. So you can see when I will click on this drop down here, you can see all of these multiple trigger events are available for us to select from. But for today I will select this keyword or regex match because I want my chatbot to get triggered on basis of some keywords that I will enter right after selecting this keyword or regex match as my trigger event. But if you want, you can select any of these options available as your trigger event. So I will select this keyword or regex match as my trigger event, and after that I will enter some specific keywords with the help of which I want my chatbot to get triggered. So here you can see inside this box I have entered these 2 different keywords, training and employee, as the keyword from which I want my chatbot to get triggered. And if you want to learn how you can add these keywords, then for that you just have to type down the word which you want to enter as a keyword, and after typing this word you have to click on enter button, and here you can see a new keyword hello has been added successfully. And after that you can see this enter regex box. This regex is actually a universal code which stands for regular expression, and we use this regex when we want to extract some specific details from a particular paragraph. But for now I will skip this regex, and with this I have successfully completed the setup of my trigger button. And now we will work on my action steps. So for first action step, I would like to send a welcome message to my user. So to send a welcome message, I will drag this text button from here and I will drop this text button here like this. And after that I will connect these following circles like this, and then I will enter a message for my user as a welcome message. And here I have entered this welcome message: hello there, welcome to the training program, choose from below for which you wish to get training. And now I will add 3 buttons, and inside those 3 buttons I will add 3 different courses for which I want to provide training to my employees. So I will quickly enter these following texts. So here I have entered the text inside all of my 3 buttons as video editing, software training and content writing, as I want to train my employees on these 3 fields. So now I want that whenever any employee selects any of these 3 training types, my chatbot automatically remembers their selection. So to allow my chatbot to remember what the user has selected, I will take help of contact custom fields. So you can see inside this action button we have this set custom fields feature given here. I will drag this set custom field from here and I will drop this set custom field like this. And after that I will connect this video editing circle with this contact custom fields, and after that from this drop down here I will select the contact custom fields that I have created for myself. So you can see when I will click on this drop down, I will get all of these contact custom fields that I have created for myself, and from here I will select this training type as the contact custom fields through which I want to save these particular trainings. So I will select this training type as my contact custom field, and inside this enter value I will copy this video editing from here, and then I will paste this text here like this. So that is how you set up a contact custom fields to allow your chatbot to remember the user's selection. And now just like this I will set contact custom fields for all of my 2 remaining buttons. So here you can see I have successfully created and attached contact custom fields for all of my buttons, and now I will show you how you can create a contact custom field for yourself. But before exiting this particular window, you must remember to click on the save button and save your flow, otherwise you will lost all the work that you have done here. And after you have successfully saved your workflow, you have to click on the set in options given right here, and then you have to select this contact custom fields from here. And here inside this window, when you will scroll down, you will see that all the contact custom fields that I have created for myself are now visible to me. And to add any new contact custom field, I will click on this add more field button like this, and after that I will give a name to my contact custom fields like this, and after that I have to click on the save button to save my contact custom field. And you can see I will click on the save button, and when we will go back to the flows that I was working on, so you can see this was the chatbot that I was working on. Inside this, when I will click on this drop down of contact custom fields, this test is the new contact custom fields visible to me that I have created just now. So just like this you can also create a contact custom field for yourself. And now for my next action step, I want to ask my employees some questions about their personal details. And to ask question, I will go on this action options here, and from here I will drag this ask question button like this, and I will drop it here. And here you can see my question button is added. And now inside this enter message, I will ask a question to my employee. So here I have entered this question, please enter your name, and after that I will select a contact custom field to store the name of my user. So you can see this name was the contact custom fields that I have created to store the name of my employee. So I will select this contact custom field from here, and after that for this format I will select this text as the format in which I want to accept replies from my user. And inside this number of attempt, you can also increase the retry attempt number from here by typing down any number here you want. And for this validation message, you can type the message which you want to send to your user if they reply in any other format. So here you can see I have successfully asked this one question from my user, and now as I want to ask multiple questions from my user, so I will quickly frame all of my questions. And here you can see I have successfully framed these following questions one by one which I want to ask to my employees. And here you can see in the first question I have asked for name of my employee, second question I have asked for their email ID, and in the third question I have asked for their employee ID, and in the fourth question I have asked the name of their department, and in the fifth question I have asked the date from which they want to start their training. So here you can see I have successfully framed these 5 questions, and I have also set their respective contact custom fields, and I have also selected their respective formats. And after this, now I want to send all of the details that I captured through these questions to to my Pabbly Connect account, where I will store all of these following details to the sheet that I have created to manage my training program. So to send all of these details, I will insert a API request inside my chatbot, and to insert a API request, I will drag this API request from here and I will drop this API request button here like this. And after that, inside this webhook URL, you can see for this select option, I will select this post as my select option because I want to post details from here to my Pabbly Connect account. And to get this URL, we will go on my Pabbly Connect account, and to access Pabbly Connect, you can see inside this all apps page of Pabbly, we will now click on this access now button inside this Pabbly Connect box. And here you can see I have clicked on this access now button, and after that we will land on this dashboard of Pabbly Connect. And inside this dashboard, now to create a new workflow, I will click on this create workflow button given on the right side here. And now you can see these two workflow builders are visible to us. First one is our new beta version and the other one is our classic version. You can select any one of them as for your preference, but for now I will select this new version. And now as this dialog box has appeared in front of us, so first of all I will give a meaningful name to my workflow as this employee training management workflow. And after that, from this second box here, I will select the folder in which I want to save my workflow. And after selecting this folder, I will click on this create workflow button, and here you can see our workflow is created successfully. And now we come on this most important window for our workflow, which hosts this trigger option. And this trigger option is like the event on which I want my workflow to get triggered. And after that, we will work on its action step, which is actually the response towards this particular trigger. And if I talk about definition, trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So now to help you better understand how this trigger and action buttons work, let me discuss my objective for today's workflow. So today I want that whenever I receive any data from my Pabbly Chatflow account, I want to post that particular data as a new row in a sheet that I have already created. Inside this workflow, I will select my trigger application as this webhook by Pabbly, which is an amazing feature by Pabbly Connect. And you can see I have selected my trigger application webhook by Pabbly, and inside this trigger event I will select this catch webhook preferred because I want to catch the data from Pabbly Chatflow. And after that I will click on this connect button, and here you can see we have received this webhook URL. And now I will copy this webhook URL from here and I will paste this webhook URL inside my Pabbly Chatflow's API request action button. And with the help of this webhook URL, we will capture all the details that we will ask from our user by the chatbot that we have created inside my Pabbly Chatflow account. And now as I have already copied this webhook URL from here, so I will go back on my Pabbly Chatflow account, and inside this enter or paste URL, I will paste my webhook URL like this. And after pasting this URL, now I have to fill up these key and contact custom fields which I want to send to Pabbly Connect. So inside this contact custom fields, I will select this name contact custom field because I want to send the name of my user to Pabbly Connect. And inside this key, I will type this name as the key. And to add more fields, I will click on this add more fields, and then again from this contact custom field, I will select this email contact custom field because I want to send my user's email to Pabbly Connect. And inside this key, I will type down this term email like this, and just like this I will select all the contact custom fields which I want to send to Pabbly Connect. And here you can see I have successfully entered all of these contact custom fields and keys. And now I will click on this test button to send all of this data to Pabbly Connect. And here you can see our API request is sent successfully. And now I will click on the save button like this. And after that, we will go back on my Pabbly Connect account to see if we have received any response or not. So you can see this is my Pabbly Connect account, and here we have just received this response with all the details that I had entered there. You can see this is the training type, date, name, employee ID, email and department. So this means that our trigger step is working all fine. And now I will move towards our action step. And to start our action step, you just have to click on this plus button that is visible here, and after that you can work on your action step. And for my action step, I will select Google Sheets as my action application because I want to add any new row on my Google Sheet account. So here you can see I have selected my action application, and in my action event I will select this add new row because I want to add a new row to the Google Sheets that I have created. So here I have also selected my application event, and now to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, I will click on this connect button given right here. And after that you can see we get two different options, add new connection and select existing connection. And if you are connecting your Google Sheets for the Pabbly Connect for first time, then you have to click on this add new connection. And if you have already connected your Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect, then you can go with the select existing connection. But for now I will click on this add new connection, and then I will click on the sign in with Google. And after that you can see here I have to select the account which I want to connect with Pabbly Connect, and after that I have to authorize to this particular account. So I will click on this continue to grant authorization, and after that you can see my account's connection is created successfully. And now I have to fill up these following fields to successfully complete my action step. So for this select a spreadsheet option, when I will click on this drop down here, you can see all the spreadsheets that I have created in my Google Sheets account are visible to me. So this training management is the spreadsheet in which I want to add a new row. So I have selected this particular sheet, and inside this select sheet drop down you can see as I had only created one sheet, that's why it has automatically detected it and captured it like this. And now I have to fill up these following fields which I want to update as a new row to my Google Sheets. And to fill up these following fields I will take help of mapping, and what mapping is I will tell you in the end of this video, but for now I will show you how you can map data. So if you want to map data, then you just have to click on this box given here, and after that you can see your trigger step will get visible to you. Then you just have to click on this drop down here, and inside this drop down you can see all the details that I had captured in my trigger step are now visible to me. So from here I can select whichever field I want to map. So you can see this box was asking for employee ID, so I will click on this employee ID, and here you can see our employee ID is mapped successfully. And for this department too, you just have to repeat the same step, and inside this drop down you have to select this department name, and here you can see our department is also mapped successfully. And just like this I will map all of these following fields quickly for you. So here you can see I have successfully mapped all of these following fields, and now I have to click on this save and send test request button. But before that, let me explain you what is mapping and why we use it. So in simple words, when we map data, it becomes dynamic. It means that whenever Pabbly Connect will detect any new data, it will automatically update that old data with the new captured data. But if I will fill these fields manually, like if I will type down the name of my user manually like test user, then that particular data will remain static and will not change unless we manually change it. So that's why we have to maintain a balance while we fill up these fields. Like if I want some data to remain static, then I will type it manually, but if I want some data to get changed automatically, then I will map it. So I hope that you have understood how we map data and why we map it. So now as I have successfully filled up all of these following fields, so now I will click on this save and send test request button, and after that you can see we have received this response like this. And with this we have successfully updated all of these details in my spreadsheet. And now as we have successfully completed this API request workflow, so now I will go back to my Pabbly Chatflow account, and here you can see this API request button is set up successfully. And now as I want to send a document to my user with all the detailed training program, so for that I will drag this media button from here, and I will drop this media button here, and inside this select media type I will select this document because I want to send a document with all the details about training. So here I have to paste the file which I want to send to my user, so I will click on this here, and you can see this is the full training PDF that I have created for my employee. So I will select this, and when I will click on this open here, my file has got attached here successfully. and now I will enter a caption for my user, and here you can see I have entered this caption. Here is your detailed training material, and you have to complete it within 3 days from your selected date. And now, as I also want to send a concluding message to my employee, so to add a new message, I will click on this add content here, and you can see I will select this text plus button, and inside this message box I will type my concluding message like this. And here you can see inside this enter message text box I have entered this concluding text as you will receive a follow-up email on your email ID 3 days from your selected date. And I have also said this thank you, and you can see that I have used this $email and $date to map my employees email ID and their selected date. And now, as we have successfully completed creating my WhatsApp chatbot, so first of all I will click on this save button given right here, and then I will go back on my WhatsApp account to test this particular chatbot. So here you can see this is my WhatsApp account, and inside this account I will send a text message hello, and after that you will see that I will instantly receive this welcome message with the 3 following buttons from where I can select the training program. So for this time I will select this video editing as my training program, and you can see after I have selected this particular training program, this chatbot has started asking me for my personal details, and now this chatbot will ask me one by one 5 questions as I have framed 5 questions while creating my chatbot. So first of all I will answer the full name, and for my full name I will enter this dummy user as my full name, and after that you can see this bot is now asking me for my email ID. So for my email ID I will enter this particular email as my email ID, and after that now I have to enter my employee ID. So for my employee ID I will enter this as my employee ID, and after that I have to answer for the name of my department. So for the name I will enter video creator as the name of my department, and after that you can see I have received this message in which I have to select the date from which I can start my training. So I will select this particular date 12th September 2025 as the date from which I want to start my training, and you can see now I have received this ending message with this particular PDF to start my training. And here you can see this message has this written text, here is your detailed training material, complete it within 3 days from your selected date. So this means that I have to complete this training by 15th of September 2025, and after 3 days I will receive this particular follow-up email on my email ID. So you just saw how easily I could enroll myself in this particular training with the help of this particular chatbot. And now as I have also added a API request inside my chatbot with the help of which I have sent all of this data to Pabbly Connect, and inside this automation you can see that I have created with the help of this automation. I have stored all of the data that I have captured there in a new row in my Google Sheet. So you can see this is my Google Sheets, and inside this Google Sheets all the details that I have captured while enrolling myself for that particular video editing training program has been captured and added as a new row inside this Google Sheets. And this means that the workflow and the chatbot that I have created with the help of Pabbly Chatflow are working all good and fine. So that's how you can also create such an amazing WhatsApp chatbot for yourself with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. And if you want to get a clone of this chatbot, then for you I will add a link of this particular chatbot in the description box of this video. So you can go and clone that particular chatbot from there. And if you liked this video, then please consider subscribing to Pabbly's YouTube channel, and thank you for watching this video. Not only this, you can create various WhatsApp chatbots with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit us at this website. Now, what are you waiting for? Just go and create your free account at Pabbly Chatflow.